Hello viewers, today is March 24, 2018, and this is one of the first days we've had that's been reasonable in terms of weather in quite a while. It's about 50 degrees out today, the sun is strong, and so I wouldn't say it's nice out, but it's at least tolerable for a few minutes. So I figured I would come outside and assess the damage that we have from the winter. And unfortunately there is quite a bit of damage. So it looks like this thing here, while the main structure is still pretty solid, a couple of the pieces have fallen. I'm guessing one of those pieces was right here where it's sagging. I think we can see the screw holes there. It just kind of pulled right out. And same thing with that piece on the end there. So we'll have to get some longer screws. I think those are 1-inch screws, and what I did was I drilled through the board about halfway and then put the screw in, so you can see there approximately how much of the screw was securing it in place, and I guess that just wasn't enough. So I'll get some longer screws and we'll have to try that again. So that's that. The lights, as you can see, they are very dirty, so we'll have to get those cleaned. And most of them are, if not crooked, completely knocked over. I'm not quite sure exactly how this happened, but this one has lost its light bulb. So we'll have to get some new light bulbs apparently. I don't know why there's so many leaves. It certainly wasn't like this when I left it in the fall. It was spotless in the fall. So we'll have to get all the leaves cleaned up and all the sticks. This is going to be the most annoying to repair. The whole wall fell down. Gotta get a good clickbait thumbnail here. Okay. What's going to happen is all the dirt here will have to come out at least a few inches. I got to take the wall completely down because whatever happened, it's, I don't know if you can see on the video, but those bricks aren't even straight anymore. You see, like these bricks here, they're vertical, and these are not vertical, they're leaning. So if I rebuild the wall as it is, it's just going to fall. So I have to pretty much from here over, I have to take all this dirt out and rebuild the wall and then put all the dirt back in. So it's going to take some time, but we'll get that done. And we have that taken care of. I got to clean the stools because there's some whatever that is growing on there. The table looks good. It's still pretty solid, so that seems to have fared okay. I think it's starting to sink down on the side a bit, so perhaps what I should do is put it on bricks. Maybe those 4 bricks right there, so it's more level. But because I think what's going to happen here is if I go to put a phone on here or something, it's probably just going to fall over. Alright, I was wrong. It's not going to fall over, but it's still not level, and that's annoying. So we'll get that fixed. This seems to have come off of its thing there, so we'll have to correct that in the spring. Actually, I probably should correct that sooner than later because I want it to grow straight. That'll work for now. The chairs could be stained again, but I'll probably leave that alone because it's a hassle. Looks like this light got broken, which is annoying. So we'll have to glue that with some pretty substantial glue because I don't have any spares. So I have to get that fixed. Let's see, what else do we have here? This thing was kind of sketchy towards the end of last year. Fell over a handful of times. And it seems like it's just about ready to fall over again. So you can see it's not. It should be like that, and it's wanting to go like that because these legs aren't secure. So probably could fix that by putting like a crossbar on there and see if that fixes it. Really don't want to have to rebuild that in its entirety, so we're going to try to repair it and go from there. Lots of twigs and stuff all over the ground we got to pick up. The raspberries have to get pruned. The individual branches don't last more than a year or two. You can see on this plant here we have one branch that is healthy and already blooming, and we have this other branch which is completely dead. So I have to go through here and cut out all these dead whatever branches and get rid of those because they're of no use to us, and they just suck the life out of the plant and make it harder to clean out the leaves. So we'll get rid of those. Let's see, what do we have in here? I think this year I will finally get rid of this tree and this tree because it's getting a little bit too big. It causes a lot of shade in here, and that's not helping me grow the raspberries. So it's going to be time to get rid of that. And that one leaves a mess in the thing there too, so that has to go. This is all convoluted over here, so we'll clean that up. I'm not quite sure what happened inside of here. You can see it almost looks like there is some type of a bend in that plant. And all that keeled over, I'm guessing, from the snow. Hopefully some of that comes back. I believe this is poison ivy here, which is why I never took it down. Probably going to get poison ivy just from being within 2 feet of it. I'm not sure how to get rid of that because I can't touch it. I can't even go near it without getting it. So we'll have to do something about that. Yeah, we got to clean all this out, all those leaves. This has got to get cleaned out. Actually, it's not that dirty. Okay. We got the chives coming back. So I guess this just needs to be raked and tilled and it'll be ready to go. I don't recall cleaning this. I guess I must have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, these gardens here, which inherently are also clean. The snow demolished this barrier around them. So that's the damage. It's gonna take some time to get all that fixed, but we'll do it all on video and we'll get it all cleaned up. Thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, and out.